Welcome, everybody, to Juggling Reviews Episode 4. There's a couple new things to talk about. First of all, we got 4 new reviews, but other than that, I recently went all the way through the entire page and purged it of the numbers, unless it's a 10 out of 10. So, if you really want to see a number, you can go to the very end panel, and it'll be right here. Because I feel like people would see the numbers and go a little nuts about the numbers. Like, the numbers were really making people like tweak. So I put the numbers near the end, so that way hopefully it doesn't feel as drastic. And if that wasn't enough, also, if a review such as this one is below 7, like below 7 out of 10, it doesn't even have the numbers revealed here. You can ask for them and I'll tell you what they are, but I'm not going to show them on the actual review page. If that doesn't fix the problem, then I'm not doing anything else for the most part, because that seems very reasonable. People do it in other formats all the time. It really shouldn't be that big of a deal. Enough of that. I reached out to one of the people who, whenever it was like 2 of us reviewing stuff at the time, we originally had it at 9 out of 10. But I had another discussion recently. Man, this really should have deserved to be a 10 out of 10 just because it's like the best there ever was. And like if something ever becomes better than that, then we can make an 11 out of 10. But I really like the idea of just making Throwjoy a 10 out of 10 because it seems fitting. It's like one of the best juggling films. It's the best juggling film of all time. And that's really not that subjective. That's pretty objective. First off, we have Where is Peder? Where is Peder is a classic juggling video. Pure classic. It's a little long. It's like maybe like 6.5 minutes or so. It's just pure fun, and it's filmed in this like giant indoor Rob Derrick Fantasy Factory type of location. The shots are really fun. The location's really fun. The colors are really nice. The juggling is really wide and diverse. People like Koblikov is trying to do a stacked multiplex with 14 balls, some solid 5-club back cross combo things, and then you also have some really cool 3-ball stuff, and then you have some like Gustaf, Rosell, who knows what, where he's like doing elbow transfers from elbow to elbow. There's a cameo with West Peden and Patrick Elnert. There's really just a lot of cool things going on with this video. It's a lot of fun. It's no reason that this is like such a juggling video. It's like when you say, what's a juggling video? Where is Peder comes up a lot. The only thing is we gave it a, I believe, not pink shorts, no. Can't talk about that again. 8.5 out of 10. We felt like it, it's the best it could do. It's a fun video, but it doesn't really have any sort of, like, artistic direction. But it's just a really fun video, and it has a lot of really good tricks in it. It doesn't feel like there's really any nuance to it at all, but it also doesn't feel like it needs to. Based on that fact, it's not any higher. Overall, really good video. You can check it out on YouTube. Highly recommend. Fatboy Slim music video. This is one of the first juggling videos I really ever saw. It might have been somewhere around like the 4th or 5th that popped up whenever I was like first searching juggling on YouTube, and I thought this video was so sick. The juggling in it is like top notch. Still hard to compare juggling now to the juggling from this video because there's so many of these tricks that people still don't even do. So it's really cool to just see that even 15 years later, this video is still relevant to juggling. It's a shame that the video quality is the way that it is. But, it was going into a new era of digital cameras, and it's kind of a product of its time. There's really not much else to say about that. It's just unfortunate. It kind of feels like it adds character to it, in a weird way. There were some people who thought that the ball juggling throughout this video was basically an attempt to be like, I want to fill out this entire song, but we didn't have enough material, so we're going to add in some ball juggling. And that's just going to fill out the rest of the video. It felt like they were really pushing to make it through the entire song, but they couldn't quite get there, so they kept going. And that led to another complaint, which was that I feel like this video is a little bit long. But you know what? That's really a non-problem, but it's just a long video. It pulls me out of it sometimes when I'm like watching it. But all the tricks are like straight up golden. You know, like in ways that Where's Peder did not succeed as well, this video really pushed it further. Like, it felt like there was like a whole narrative between this whole thing. There's the finale shot where he runs up the escalator. Not the escalator, I'm sorry. The elevator. There's just a lot of fun in this video that feels like it has like an artistic direction in ways that Where's Peder didn't really have that going for it. 7 balls, the new 5. I really don't want to say too much about this because honestly, it's a great video. It's kind of weird that we reviewed this video just because like the rubric is going for like artistic direction and stuff, and this video has none of that, and it doesn't seem like he wanted that either. So it's a little weird. The only reason like we're touching on this is because it's such an important video for juggling. I feel like it would be weird to not talk about it. It's mainly vertically shot. All the side swaps people have been doing with 5 balls, you can do those with 7 now, because like so many people are like getting better and better at juggling that seeing 7 ball 8x6 is not a big deal anymore. The music choice seemed to be just to plug his friend's band, you know, like it's just a song choice. And that's the thing, it's just a song choice. There's no choice behind that. It's just vertically shot clips of him juggling 7 balls. He lets him do all the collecting and stuff. It's really just a practice video. That's all this video really is. If you really want to just see some of the craziest juggling ever, then check out this video. And finally we have the Devilstick video. This is a video made by Tony Pezzo and Wes Peden, and the premise behind it is we don't really do Devilsticks, but we're gonna make 30 minutes of material, and that's a fun game to play. It's fun to watch. This video really is just pure fun. It feels like a precursor to the editing style of things like Gumball, which Wes would make, I guess, 2 years later. It feels like at times it matches the energy that Joy had, in ways that like other videos I've never seen do that. But yeah, just seeing them be in an uncomfortable position, like doing something with a prop that they're like not terribly comfortable with, and also having the result be this good is really awesome to see. I think the only criticisms on this one, I think it was a 9. Yeah, the only criticisms on this one were it is a little bit distracting whenever some of the rainbows and stuff show up on the screen next to the juggling. Like when the stuff is more colorful than the actual juggling, it makes it hard to focus on the juggling because your brain wants to like look at the rainbow flags and the whatever, you know, like your eyes are like drawn to the color and the crazy moments and the crazy motions. But like it seems like it worked for most of the time. That's really all I have to say. This is like a solid 9 out of 10. This sits up there to me with, not with Joy, but like it's definitely like one of the only ones that feels like it rivals it. I believe that's it. That should work. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of what I do, feel free to subscribe. Also, if you're interested in supporting me and getting exclusive video content along the way, check out my Patreon. I just released Dr. Pop, a Patreon exclusive. It's 18 minutes of new juggling from me this year. Definitely worth checking out. Link in description below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.